He rapped about death, drugs, and loyalty. Millions streamed his tracks. But behind the mic, he was laundering money for one of Mexico's most violent cartels. What's more shocking? He wasn't hiding it, he was advertising it. And the FBI. They missed it, until it was almost too late. Inside a soundproof studio somewhere in Nuevo Laredo, a young rapper known only by his alias, El Makabelico, spits verses laced with violent detail. Shootouts, betrayals, decapitations, and honor codes. Fans said it was just art. But those who knew the streets knew better. Makabelico wasn't fantasizing. He was documenting. And behind the beats was a money trail soaked in blood, stretching all the way to the leadership of Cartel del Noreste, the most brutal offshoot of the Los Zetas. But how does a rising rap star become the financial funnel for a criminal empire? Let's rewind. El Makabelico rose fast in the narco-rap scene. His music videos featured armored SUVs, high-caliber weapons, and masked men holding bags of cash. Fans loved the authenticity. But there was a reason it looked so real. Because it was. Makabelico wasn't an outsider commenting on the violence. He was born into it. Raised in a family tied to the cartel's logistics wing, he knew how the cartel moved drugs and hid the money. He was never just an artist. He was an accountant with a microphone. And his songs, they weren't just lyrics. They were codes, messages, signals, and yes, receipts. The FBI and Mexican authorities were watching Cartel del Noreste for years, but their laundering patterns kept evolving. Until something strange happened. Makabelico's music videos started featuring obscure businesses, auto repair shops, music labels, even taco stands. These weren't brand deals. These were shells. FBI agents later revealed that Makabelico was embedding real laundering fronts into his videos as props. And fans, even law enforcement, missed it. But not everyone was fooled. An independent journalist named Lucia Vega began asking questions. One night, she went live with a 3-minute breakdown of one of his videos. The labels, the license plates, even the walls had hidden cartel references. The next day, she received death threats. Her house was tagged. She disappeared for 3 weeks. When she returned, terrified but defiant, she handed a flash drive to authorities. It had everything. Bank transfers, real estate titles, invoices under the name of his record label, all leading back to CDN. One song changed everything. El Código del Silencio. It dropped suddenly, without promotion. And within the verses was a strange sequence of numbers. Investigators matched the pattern to a series of wire transfers totaling nearly $2 million. Suddenly, the FBI wasn't looking at an artist. They were looking at a financial strategist for a cartel known for mass executions, human trafficking, and the decapitation of rivals. Makabelico was arrested during a raid in Monterrey, but not before live streaming a cryptic message. "They think they caught me, but the music never stops. I left the beat running." The FBI believed it was a warning, that others were still operating, that he wasn't alone. In court, prosecutors revealed that Makabelico had helped launder over $15 million in cartel revenue. But it wasn't just the amount, it was how. He used Spotify royalties, YouTube monetization, merch sales. He created a legal financial pipeline out of what should have been criminal proceeds. His entire career was a front. The courtroom gasped when one agent said, "He was the first rapper we've seen whose tour dates aligned perfectly with cartel distribution routes." Today, El Makabelico awaits sentencing. But here's the twist. His music is still charting. His merchandise is still selling. And worse, his lyrics, decoded by fans, may contain names, locations, orders. The FBI has reopened multiple cases. Because Makabelico may have recorded operational details for the cartel in plain sight. The question is, was he just laundering money or laundering murders? Some rappers tell stories. Others hide crimes in them. Inside criminals' minds dives where others fear to go. Subscribe now for more hidden crimes.